After fermentation and blending, wine enters a critical phase of refinement. This is where clarity, stability, and readiness for bottling come into focus. Clarification and stabilization are essential steps to ensure that the wine is visually appealing, free from unwanted particles, and stable enough to maintain its quality over time. In this video, we'll explore the processes involved, from removing sediment to preventing spoilage, and how these decisions impact the final product. Clarification is the process of removing suspended particles from the wine. During fermentation and aging, naturally occurring solids, such as yeast cells, grape skins, and other organic matter, settle in the wine. While these particles are harmless, they can make the wine appear cloudy or hazy, which is less appealing to consumers. Clarification ensures that the wine is clear, bright, and visually attractive. One of the simplest methods of clarification is racking. This involves transferring the wine from one vessel to another, leaving behind the sediment that has settled at the bottom. Racking is a gentle process that helps maintain the wine's integrity while improving its clarity. Most wines are racked several times during aging to gradually remove sediment. Filtration is another common method. Here, the wine is passed through a fine filter to physically remove any remaining particles. Filters can vary in size, from coarse to ultra-fine, depending on the desired level of clarity. While some winemakers prefer minimal filtration to preserve the wine's texture and character, others opt for more thorough filtration to ensure a polished, clean result. Fining is a technique used to remove specific unwanted compounds that can affect the wine's flavor, aroma, or appearance. Fining agents, such as bentonite clay or egg whites, are added to the wine to bind with particles like proteins or tannins. These bonded particles then settle to the bottom of the vessel, making them easy to remove. Fining can help soften a wine's tannins, reduce bitterness, or prevent cloudiness in white wines. Stabilization is another crucial step, aimed at ensuring the wine remains consistent and enjoyable after bottling. One common form of stabilization is cold stabilization, used to prevent the formation of tartrate crystals. These harmless crystals, often referred to as wine diamonds, can form when a wine is exposed to cold temperatures. To prevent this, the wine is chilled to near freezing for several days, causing the tartrates to precipitate out before bottling. Another aspect of stabilization involves microbial control. Wines can be susceptible to spoilage from bacteria or unwanted yeast, which can lead to off flavors or re-fermentation in the bottle. To address this, winemakers may use sulfur dioxide, SO2, as a preservative. This compound helps inhibit microbial activity and protects the wine from oxidation, ensuring it remains fresh and stable during storage. The decisions made during clarification and stabilization can subtly influence the wine's final character. For example, minimal intervention approaches, such as unfiltered or unfined wines, can result in more textured and expressive wines but may require careful handling to avoid sediment in the glass. On the other hand, highly filtered and stabilized wines often present a cleaner, more polished profile but may sacrifice some of the wine's natural complexity. For a practical exercise, try comparing a filtered wine with an unfiltered one. Many producers indicate this on their labels. Pour each wine into a glass and observe its clarity. Does one appear brighter or more opaque? Taste them side by side and note any differences in texture or flavor. This exercise will help you appreciate how these refinement processes impact the wine you drink. Clarification and stabilization are often considered the final polish on a winemaker's efforts. These steps ensure that the wine you pour into your glass is not only visually stunning but also stable and consistent, ready to deliver an enjoyable experience. In the next video, we'll explore wine storage, focusing on how proper handling after bottling ensures that wines continue to age gracefully or remain at their peak for everyday enjoyment. For now, raise a glass to the thoughtful care that goes into refining every bottle of wine. Cheers to clarity and precision.